The derelict station loomed above the moon like a rusted corpse in orbit. No signals. No beacons. Nothing. Just 40,000 tons of scrap metal drifting in silence for nearly 20 years. Captain Rhys Morgan had heard all the ghost stories about Station Orpheus 9. How it vanished from logs after the Serene cataclysm. How its crew of 200 mysteriously disappeared overnight. How rescue teams sent to investigate were either lost or came back with their minds shattered. Rhys didn't believe in ghosts, but he did believe in salvage rights. "We approach in 20 seconds, came the voice of Lieutenant Aria Vale, sharp and professional as ever. Tethers ready. No movement detected. Still dark. Rhys glanced at the viewport as the massive form of Orpheus 9 grew in scale. Its once pristine panels were scarred with micrometeorite impacts, solar corrosion, and, he narrowed his eyes, something else. Claw marks. "No response from the station's AI," said Aria. "We're getting surface interference, but nothing suggests any power activity inside. It's dead." "Dead things don't scream," muttered Yuki, their tech specialist, who had been uncharacteristically quiet until now. Rhys turned toward her. "You okay?" Yuki's brown eyes were fixed on the audio readings. I'm picking up an anomaly. A low-frequency spike from inside the station. Almost like." And then they heard it. Scream. Muffled, garbled, but unmistakable. It wasn't static or a system glitch. It was a human scream. Long, agonizing. Female. Everyone in the cockpit went still. Rhys stood slowly. "Suit up. We're boarding." They entered through the auxiliary hatch on the dorsal ring. The inside of Orpheus 9 smelled of oil, rot, and burnt insulation. Emergency lights flickered dimly, revealing torn cables hanging like veins from the ceiling. Debris floated freely in the microgravity. Cups, tools, pages of forgotten logs. "This place should be pressurized," muttered Aria. "But it's unstable. Artificial gravities on and off." Yuki's voice crackled through the comms. "We're standing on patched-up tech. Some subsystems are drawing power, but it's not from the main reactor. Someone or something jury-rigged a bypass. And it's still operational." Rhys felt a chill creep under his suit. "Keep comms open. Helm, you stay near the airlock. If anything feels wrong, pull us out. No hesitation." He and Aria pushed deeper into the station, their helmet lights sweeping across the desolate halls. A cafeteria full of overturned trays. A medbay with smashed stasis pods. A crew quarter that looked like someone had clawed their way out of it. "Jesus," Aria whispered. "What happened here?" Rhys checked the wall panel. "Crew logs are corrupted. But look at this. Last logged message was from a Dr. Isla Morak. Timestamp, 2 days ago." Aria looked stunned. "That's impossible. No one's been assigned here for 2 decades. And then the scream came again, closer this time. They both turned sharply, weapons drawn. "This way," Rhys said, pushing toward the station's core. That sounded like it came from engineering. They found her near the cooling core, curled in a fetal position behind a maintenance conduit. Woman. Ill. Filthy. Her eyes wide with madness or trauma. Her nails were cracked and bloodied. Her suit bore the Orpheus 9 insignia. She whispered, "Please, please don't let it see me again." Rhys dropped to one knee. "You're safe. Who are you?" She blinked slowly. "Dr. Morak. I was supposed to die a long time ago. Then how are you still alive?" "They kept me alive," she said. "For the experiment. For the feeding." Aria frowned. "Who is they?" The lights overhead flickered. The woman flinched violently. It's waking up again. You shouldn't be here. You should run. Reese turned to Arya. Get her to the ship. I'm going to check the core. Arya hesitated. Reese. I'll be fine. Get her out. I'll catch up. He reached the main power core and found something terrifying. Inside the glass chamber that once held the backup fusion cell was something alive. Fleshy, twitching, pulsing. Wires and bones and spinal columns, human ones, were fused into the mass. It wasn't just drawing power, it was the power source. Suddenly it moved. The entire station groaned. And Reese heard them. Dozens of whispers across the corridor walls. Murmuring in unison. You shouldn't have come. You shouldn't have come. The lights failed. In that instant of pitch-black silence, he felt breath on the back of his neck. He turned and fired. His pulse rifle crackled with plasma, illuminating a figure darting through the shadows. Not human. Thin limbs. Hollow eyes. Stretching skin. A face made from many faces. Whatever it was, it screamed, not in pain but in anger, and disappeared into the vents. Reese activated his locator beacon. Yuki. Arya. Get that shuttle prepped. This thing's alive. It's not human, and it's not alone. Meanwhile, Arya and Yuki were dragging Dr. Morek through the airlock. Why didn't Command destroy this place? Yuki hissed. They tried, Morek said weakly. It stopped them. Took control of the communications. It is the station now. Knows how to pretend. It knows how to lure you. Yuki's eyes widened. The distress signal wasn't real. Not at first. But the screams. That was me. That was real. Arya activated her comms. Reese, we're 5 minutes from launch. You have to move now. No response. Reese. Only static. And then his voice. It's wearing my face. What? The voice again, cracking with distortion. It's wearing my face. Yuki froze. That's not him. Dr. Morek backed away. It's learned mimicry. Eats people. Learns them. Wears them. You have to go now. Suddenly, something banged against the outer airlock. Reese's voice again. Let me in. Please. It's chasing me. Arya hesitated. Her hand hovered over the manual override. Yuki stopped her. That's not him. Don't. You open that and we die. Then where is he? Arya asked desperately. And then a second voice. Weak. Guttural. Arya. I'm still in the core. The real Reese. Back in the core, Reese had sealed himself inside a supply closet, bleeding from a gash on his shoulder. His helmet light flickered as the creature dragged itself past him, wearing a copy of his face like a grotesque mask. He gritted his teeth and pulled out a thermal charge from his belt. If he couldn't kill it, he'd at least bury it here. He pressed the charge to the coolant lines. Overload in 60 seconds. Reese activated his comm. Arya. Leave me. Blow the station. You open that hatch, it wins. No, she replied, breathless. We're coming to get you. Reese's hand shook. You don't understand. It's learning. Every second you give it, it gets smarter. Don't make this harder. But Arya had already turned to Yuki. Reese would never give up, she whispered. Yuki closed her eyes. You're right. Let's go get him. They re-entered the station with one plan. Burn it down. Yuki overloaded a backup plasma conduit, setting the station's network in a loop. Arya found Reese seconds before the creature reached him. It howled in rage as they fired round after round into it. It shifted faces, hers, his, Morek's, all screaming. The thermal charge beeped faster. They grabbed Reese and ran, the station tearing itself apart behind them. They made it to the shuttle just as the station exploded. A silent, blinding implosion that took Orpheus 9 and the thing inside with it. Inside the ship, Reese coughed hard, blood flecking his lips. "You came back," he rasped.